come up ahead every single time. I think about the men and women who've made that ultimate sacrifice, and I think about the coffin that comes home with the flag over it. And I think about all the mistakes this country has made, and all the times we've bettered ourselves because of those mistakes. That's why I stand, and that's why I put my hand on my heart.
You do understand what I said, though, that it's a very patriotic thing to burn the flag or take the knee. That's a patriotic move. It means I love my country so much that I'm willing to take it on. And I know that Mother America will forgive me for what I've done, because they know they will take care of me because I'm an American, even though I'm saying this is wrong and this is wrong. And I'm doing it symbolically by taking a knee. Do you understand that?
Is there another way to do that, though?
But it doesn't have to be another way. It's your choice as an American how you want to protest. That is in the very Constitution. And when I think about the national anthem, quite frankly, the national anthem has a racist history. If you look at the third stanza of the national anthem, it talks about slaves. It talks about slaves being less than human. And when I listen to the national anthem, I think about the fact that, yes, we have this American flag that's talking about liberty and justice for all. But when my son gets into a car, because he's going to start driving this year, I'm very afraid when he drives down the street that because of the color of his skin, he's going to be stopped by a police officer and may not come home to me. So that means to me that the America that I've been promised, my son may not get to see that promise.
White people need to reverse roles a little bit with people of color in this country and try to understand what's going on.
Can I just point something out? I want to point something out also.
Yeah.
One of the biggest problems, I think, that one of the biggest disconnects that I think has been sort of promoted by the guy in the White House is that for some reason these guys are not patriotic. That they're not, they don't fundamentally understand. And I want to point out that a lot of these folks in the NFL, their fathers and grandfathers went to war because they were the first ones called in Vietnam and in a lot of places. So when we think about this, and we think about how long, we didn't get the vote in this country till 1968. When you think about all of the things that have been happening and this sort of lackadaisical idea that it's okay for people to say you're not American because you're not doing what, fascists do that. Fascists say you either do this or you do that. So we can love our country, we can be patriotic, we can be heroes. We can also be angry at some of the things, as I said the other day. The flag doesn't cover everybody. I know. But the flag doesn't always cover everybody the same way. So yeah. I never want people to forget the people who are burning shoes or the people who are celebrating these athletes. That these athletes have a history and they have families too. And a lot of their families served in our past wars at a time when they were not considered to be good enough to march and be with white soldiers. So we have a lot of history. We're making our movement. But thank God the founding fathers said, listen, you have the right to protest. You can protest, and as long as you are protesting and not hitting anybody, hurting anybody, we're not mad at you. We know you're pissed off. We get it. That's why I keep saying the best way for us to talk about this is to be able to say, here's why folks are pissed off. Here's why they may be angry. And I can say I totally understand where you're coming from, but I also understand that. We'll be right back.